Hi guys, so in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about how to find missing angle measurements. And this is going to pair with the lesson that you did in Activity 3 last week and the same one you did in Activity 1 of this week, and understanding the relationships of those angles. So how do I find missing memberships with complementary angles? Well, we know that complementary angles are two angles that come together to form a right angle or 90 degrees. So if I have now one of my angles is 45 degrees. I'm trying to find out what the missing angle is. Now, because complementary angles form a 90-degree angle, we're just going to set up a one-step equation of 45 plus x equals 90 degrees because we know that these two angles are going to equal 90 degrees. And then we're going to solve it just like a one-step equation. So I'm going to subtract 45 from both sides, which would leave me with x equaling 45. All right, so my missing angle measurement would be 45 degrees. Let's take a look at an example when it's supplementary angles. So supplementary angles are two angles that form a straight angle, or what we know as 180 degrees. So we're going to set this up very similar to our previous equation in the fact that it's going to be 55 plus x, but instead of it equaling 90 degrees, we're going to have it equaling 180 degrees because of it being a straight angle. And then we'll solve it just like we did in the previous example. So we're going to subtract 55 from both sides. Don't mind my sloppy handwriting. It's hard to draw with a mouse. All right, which leaves us with x being 125 degrees, which makes sense because this angle is an obtuse angle, which means it's greater than 90 degrees. Good. So we got complementary and supplementary down. Let's talk about vertical angles. So vertical angles, all right, are just angles that are opposite of each other. So they're created when we have two lines that intersect, just like we do here. We have two lines that are intersecting. These two that are across from each other are called vertical angles, okay? So because they're vertical, it means that they are the same. So that means whatever this side is has to equal this side. So that's easy. So we can tell that x then equals 105 because vertical angles are equal, okay? What about if I throw y in here? Now we're going to use our knowledge from our previous problem, all right? So as you can see, let me grab a little pen here. This 105 and y form a straight angle, which we know is 180 degrees. So let's set that equation up. So we know 105 plus y is going to equal 180 degrees. So just like we did in our other examples, we're going to subtract 105. What y should be is 75 degrees. It's really hard doing fives on here, so bear with me. So yes, so now let's take a look at another curveball. So if y is 75 degrees, what would that make z then? Now, once again, y and z are what we know as vertical angles. So if y is 75 degrees, that means that z then also has to be 75 degrees. Okay, so guys, that's our lesson today on finding missing angle measurements. I want you to use this video and any other videos that I might attach in notes to help you guys work through the rest of this week's activities. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or reach out to me during my office hours, okay? Have a great week of learning, and I'll talk to you guys soon.